And he said, when that happened, I didn't need them to say anything. I just needed their presence. Yes, sir. What's your name?
Hello, Martin.
Say again?
Martin.
Martin. Go ahead, sir.
No, Martin.
Martin.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, my question is, how can I comfort two of my sisters? One of her, she lost her son and her daughter 7 years ago, and her daughter like 2 years ago. My other sister, she lost his son this year. And my question is, should I give him some words, or I just need to be on her side? So
yeah, I'm sorry to hear this, and you really need a pastor to come alongside you, and I think it depends on how far from the pain she is, but she probably doesn't need a lecture of any kind. She probably just needs your presence and your help. In fact, I know people that, I know one guy who's tragically, his son committed suicide, and he said, when that happened, so many people awkwardly said really hurtful things, but they were just trying to help me, even though they didn't know how they could. So they would just say anything because they didn't know what to say. And he said, when that happened, I didn't need them to say anything. I just needed their presence.
Yes, and I know that because some days they are good, some other days they're real bad.
That's right.
So it's hard to figure out how they are.
Well, you can pray for them and let them know you're praying for them, and you can help them in any way you can. Whether it's your physical presence, whether you can help them financially, whether you can help them emotionally, you can just be there to talk to them. But at some point, there's going to be an opportunity for you to say, one of the reasons you loved your son or your daughter so much is because your son and your daughter was made in the image of God. And God has a plan for their lives, just like he has a plan for yours. And even through death, we are going to live forever if we've accepted what Christ has done. And we're going to live forever even if we don't, right? There's two destinations. Mm-hmm. God's not going to force anybody into heaven against their will. So I would say there is meaning to this life. Even when we die young, there's meaning.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. By the way, the passage that everybody quotes, thank you, Martin. The passage that everybody quotes, which is a good passage, Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for good to those that love God and are called according to his purpose. And it goes on to say to be conformed to the image of his son. It doesn't say all things are good. It says all things work together for good. There's a lot of evil that occurs, but through evil, God can bring good. Ultimately, for us to be conformed to the image of Jesus.